Hi, I'm James, Learning Community Coordinator for the South West Baptist Association, and this is the Fuelcast. One of my favourite books in the Bible is the story of Ruth. Well, of course, it could just as easily be called the story of Naomi. You're probably familiar with it. In the opening chapter, Naomi, an Israelite woman from Bethlehem, finds herself through a combination of circumstances and bad decisions just absolutely crushed. She's grieving the deaths of her husband and sons, stuck alone as a vulnerable widow in a foreign country. And she feels like God must be punishing her, that he has abandoned her, removed her from the sphere of his covenant blessing. Call me bitter, she says. I have nothing left. But then slowly, surely, we start to see signs that God hasn't given up on her yet. First of all, her daughter-in-law, Ruth, a foreigner, offers to return to Bethlehem with her, to stick by her side no matter what, and once there to look after her by going out to glean for food. Then Boaz, in whose field Ruth ends up working, sees the blessing that she is to Naomi and decides in turn to bless her, filling her arms with food and making sure the women have all they possibly need. May you know the blessing, he tells Ruth, of the God under whose wings you have come to take refuge. And events spiral rapidly from there. Naomi realizes that Boaz is a kinsman redeemer to her family, partly responsible for looking after them. Ruth and Boaz get married, and their son, we're told, is great-grandfather to King David in the ancestral line to Jesus himself. And as all this unfolds, it becomes clear that this isn't just Ruth's story or Naomi's story, this is God's story. That although he doesn't appear as a character at any point, he's there all along, not abandoning or rejecting Naomi, not causing her suffering, but taking the intricate, twisting details of these lives, these stories, and interweaving them with his, gently pushing, shaping, guiding events, using the love and kindness of strangers to make his own love and covenant faithfulness known, taking someone who is at the lowest possible point and lifting her up again, bringing hope, bringing restoration, bringing redemption. And as you look back on the last year with all its highs and lows, joy and tears, I wonder how you can see God at work. Gently, imperceptibly sometimes, moving and shaping events, using unexpected people and places to show you his covenant love, taking, interweaving your story into his story. And as we begin a new year with whatever that might bring for you, may you be open to how he might want to use you as a source of his blessing in the lives of others. And may you too know the presence and blessing of the God under whose wings there is refuge and hope.